Welcome to Learning MDX. This is the second part of our select statement video. So let's begin. Let's start by running a very simple query. So here we have a simple query where we return the internet sales amount for different product categories. Nothing very fancy. Now I want to see the order count for these product categories along with the sales amount. So let's go ahead and do that. So first of all, I select the relevant measured group. This makes work much easier. Now I select internet order quantity and I go ahead and execute, and everything is fine. So I have the internet sales amount and the internet order quantity side by side. Now I want to see the categories that are being displayed with their parent product lines. So essentially what I want to see is something along these lines. So I have the product line, and then I have the categories, then I have my internet sales amount and internet order count. So let's go ahead and make changes to the query. So product line is here, let's drag it, drop it here, and let's execute the query. Okay. Okay, so let's fix oopsies. Let's fix this. Okay, so ignore the error for the moment. The reason was because I'll explain the reason for this error in a separate video, which would demonstrate or which would help you understand what are tuples and what are sets. So I violated one of the laws of MDX and hence the error occurred. So here we have the result where we have the product category and the product line, but if you notice, the product line is being repeated and it's not in order because the nesting is not done properly. And the reason for that is because I wrote product line after product category. So just like in SQL, if a column in a group by clause comes after another column, it would make a subgroup out of it. So let's address this issue and fix it. I made this mistake on purpose so that I can explain how nesting works in MDX. So here it is, and we have resolved it, and bingo. So let's go ahead and make another change to our query, and in this one we want to see the same result, but we want to see it broken by country on the column axis. So let's go ahead and do that. So the result would look something like this. This is what I want to achieve. So let's see how we can do that. So since the country is being displayed on the column axis, we add it on the column axis. Now notice that I'm using the circular, the brackets outside the square brackets. Earlier I used them inside. Again, this would be explained in tuples and sets video, where I'll explain what are tuples and what are sets and how do they play the most basic or important part in MDX. So that's for another video, but right now just ignore it and do as I'm doing. So let's go ahead and get the country. It would be location and customer. So the country is here. Let's drag it, drop it here. Let's execute the query, and here we have the result. But again, if you notice, internet sales amount for Australia is here and the order quantity is further down, and that really doesn't help. I want to see both of them together. Again, the same concept we applied on the row axis, that the order matters. So let's go ahead and place it before the measures, and let's do this. So let's execute this query, and there we are. We just resolve this issue, and now they both are coming side by side. Now if you notice, the names of the countries are ordered alphabetically. The reason for that is because this particular attribute is the data is text in nature, and hence it's ordered alphabetically. Had it been numeric data, it would have been ordered in numeric manner. But for instance, if I want to see the result just for United States and Australia, and I want United States to come before Australia, what do I do? Now, so for instance, the result would look something like not this, something like okay, so I think I don't have it at the moment, but I think it's pretty obvious what the result would look like. So let's go ahead and solve the issue. So what I would do is, we would explicitly tell MDX we want to see United States, and then we want to see Australia. And again, I'll enclose them in square brackets, and I'll explain later why this was enclosed in square brackets and tuples and sets. So that's a very important video to watch. You must watch that, because that would give you the very foundation of how things are addressed in MDX. So okay. Oh, my mistake. There is nothing like United Australia, it's Australia. So now we have United States and Australia, and the order is explicitly overwritten. So that's how we can explicitly overwrite it. But for instance, if we need to return all the countries and we want a particular order to be observed, we have to write the countries accordingly. So that's pretty much it, and thank you for watching, and see you in the next video. Take care.